Greetings, brothers and sisters. What is up? Welcome back to yet another one from us. I have seen a lot of you calling for your sister. I am back. And thanks so much for your concern. You know that some people were saying, what have you done to our sister? I don't know why people always assume that there must be trouble somewhere if you don't see us together. It's just that life has happened and I just lost a very dear person to me. But I'm back now. Brothers and sisters, we're coming to you with news from Rwanda, Congo, everywhere, Qatar. You would have never expected
Belgium.
this, you know, after Kagame chased out Belgium in his country, now things are starting to move. At some point, we saw Tshisekedi saying that he can't sit down with Kagame.
He said they only meet in heaven. Qatar is heaven.
So now, you see, colonization.
Yeah.
So we have seen the meeting in their heaven in Qatar after the emir called the two for a sit down. You know, there's just something sinister there.
It's crazy because we have seen Africans, the East African community, the SADC, Luanda, Angola, as in they have a lot of things, but this guy doesn't listen to Africans. Just Europe and
maybe they want
Arabs.
to fly, you know, a bit far for them to have this talk.
The Congolese president is Belgian. He has Belgian nationality.
Yeah, and you wonder how is it allowed for the... Anyways, this is not today's topic. So what is happening here? The Democratic Republic of Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi and his Rwandan counterpart Paul Kagame have called for an immediate ceasefire in the eastern DR Congo after having direct talks in Qatar. It is the first time two leaders have met since Rwanda's backed M23 rebels stepped up an offensive in the region, where authorities say 7,000 people have lost their lives since January. It is unclear whether the M23 would heed the ceasefire call after the rebels refused to attend peace talks in Angola on Tuesday. DR Congo accuses Rwanda of arming the M23 and sending troops to support the rebels in the conflict. Despite assertions from both the UN and US, Rwanda has denied supporting the M23. Rwanda has said its forces are acting in self-defense against the DR Congo army and allied militias. DR Congo also accuses Rwanda of illegally exploiting its mineral deposits in the east of the country, which Rwanda also denies. According to a joint statement released by the Qatar Foreign Ministry on Tuesday, the two African presidents reaffirmed their commitment to an immediate and unconditional ceasefire, but it was not clear how they would be implemented or monitored. The heads of state then agreed on the need to continue the discussions initiated in Doha in order to establish solid foundations for lasting peace.
Yesterday that the M23 refused to go because Angola had organized another meetup, you know, and this time everybody was supposed to be there.
The
and they said, yes, and they said that there must be a ceasefire. They said a ceasefire should be there. Then they called everyone, Kagame, Tshisekedi, and M23 to go. But M23 had accepted, but then I think because of sanctions, they said we are not going there. They even had their own statement, which said the alliance AFC M23 deeply regrets that certain international institutions are deliberately undermining peace efforts in the DRC and obstructing the much anticipated talks. Successive sanctions imposed on our members include those enacted on the eve of the Luanda discussions, severely undermine direct dialogue and make any progress impossible. The incomprehensible and ambiguous stance only encourages Mr. Felix Anton Tshisekedi Tshilombo to continue with this warmongering program. Furthermore, AFC M23 draws the attention of the international and national community to the warmongering campaign of the coalition forces of Kinshasa regime through multiple ground attacks and indiscriminate bombardments of densely populated areas as well as opposition using fighter jets and CH-4 combat drones. Under these circumstances, the talks have become impracticable. Consequently, the organization can no longer continue to participate in the discussion. So they said no. But yesterday, I don't know how it happened that finally Tshisekedi agreed to sit down with Kagame. I don't know how, but this is Qatar, and you know Qatar has been doing a lot of business with Rwanda. Like they bought some shares in the Rwanda. They are the ones who are building the new airport of Rwanda, you know. So that be it. So let us look at some comments of our brothers and sisters. We'll start with our
And
own.
I'm just hoping, before we get to the comments, I'm just hoping that this is not, there's no monetary exchange, you know, bribes for these guys to sit down and...
What I know is, you know, any external country, like we saw Turkey coming to mediate between Ethiopia and Somalia, any country that comes from out comes with their own interests. Of course, Qatar is not just coming there, you come, you are brothers.
Like, for whose sake?
You are not
Why do they even
you know, you are not
kill
Islamic
yourselves,
as them.
you know, kill each other, die, finish each other, they will come and take
They are benefiting in one way. It's something that the Qatar saw, like Turkey saw in Somalia.
And there is definitely a deal that nobody will ever know about, that these guys have.
But if it was the EAC, even SADC, I'm sure that the presidents of South Africa had seen something that they were interested in, even the East African community. But now, it's even better if it's in Africa. Now it's
this must be a very great deal, because for them to refuse everybody else and eventually say, we will sit down with you.
Kagame never wanted Europe. Tshisekedi wanted Europe. Kagame chose Africa. Tshisekedi didn't want Africa. He wanted Europe.
Kagame has always said that he can never. There's no way he can sit.
So with that, we see Mbuyisen in Lozi saying, in the middle, it used to be South Africa, but so compromised in its moral position has our country become that now our leaders, our continent, looks outside of itself to resolve its own internal problems. So sad is this picture that one must ask, is the dream that Africa must resolve Africa's problems so damn hard? That is Mbuyisen in Lozi. The next one is our own brother from Burkina Faso, Marcus Have, who says, so Kagame has been preaching that, I quote, African leaders must solve Africans' problems in Africa, not in Paris, has now found himself in Qatar to solve an African problem. And worst, it took an Arab to get these two to sit down and try to find a solution. Everything about this picture is wrong, so he posts the picture of them sitting side by side with the emir at the mid. Then he says, again, disband the African Union. It is useless and has been proven to be working against Africa. True.
It's so
the AU.
No, even what we are seeing, Kagame and the Arab and them.
But what does the AU do? Because we never saw the AU in the picture.
If the AU was an organization for Africa, this would have been its job. If SADC and whatever community fails to sit you guys down, then the AU has to intervene as the bigger body. Why should we move all the way to Qatar to solve our problems?
Then we go to our own brother Alinaka from Zim in South Africa.
Here's a comment from our brother Alinaka. This is what he says. He didn't go to Tanzania, he didn't go to Ethiopia, he didn't go to Angola, he went to Qatar. He is an
idiot.
Not my words. And another one says, Africans are famous for taking one step forward, then 10 steps backwards. This picture in Qatar is a graphic depiction of Africans taking 10 steps
backwards. That is Braholoni.
Yeah. Finally, we have a statement, we have a comment from Agent Nala.
The African Union is irrelevant. It's another tool for spying and control. It has never and will never serve the interests of the black race. Yes, that is the comments of Africans. You can see Africans are angry because of the AU and because these guys chose Qatar. But if there will be a stop in the war, we will see the war stopping, then it's so good.
Not good for me. If we cannot solve our problems, then we failed as Africa. We have failed as the African Union. And in fact, matter of fact, why do we have the African Union? Just recently they had these elections going on. And this is the time this guy should
But that thing is funded 70% by the EU, then the UN comes and the US. It's not our thing.
It's a clear indication that these things are not here to serve whatever they claim to serve. Because why are you not at work right now on issues Kagame, on issues Tshisekedi, if you are here for the interest of the African people? Brothers and sisters, let us know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you would love to support us and we have seen you doing it, thank you so much. We still have our Buy Me a Coffee link. It's on the description box down below. Also, I have super thanks and super chats. Thank you so much. May you never lack. All of you that support us, all of you that wish to support but aren't able to, thank you for watching and for always being here each time we upload videos. You can support us by liking, sharing, and commenting, and definitely subscribing if you haven't. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.